edukasyon. Candon City Division, tara na!
Hello! A happy and healthy day to our beloved learners, supportive parents, and guardians. Welcome to Tirad Pass Network DepEd Candon City Teleskwela, kanlungan ng kalaman, tungo sa kausayan at kaunlaran. Tara na! I am Teacher Libby, your teacher in the first episode of the subject Arts for Grade 6. Are you ready, children? Very good! Let us now start. Here is the most essential learning competency of our lesson. Review the concept that art processes, elements, and principles still apply even with the use of technologies. And these are some things you need to remember. Number 1, listen and watch well. Number 2, understand what the teacher is saying. And number 3, prepare paper and pen that can be used to record the important concepts of our lesson and to answer the exercises.
And these are our guide questions. What are the differences between digital painting and non-digital painting? What are the elements of arts? What are the principles of arts?
Look at the picture. Do you know that it was painted using a computer software? Digital art is an artistic work or practice that uses digital technology as part of the creative presentation process. Digital painting shows an emerging art form in which traditional painting techniques such as watercolor, impasto, oils are applied using digital tools by means of computer, a graphic tablet, and stylus, and software. Digital painting is a new medium that lets us create beautiful artwork without the messiness of painting with inks or oils. Specific digital traits include sharp and bold appearance, transparency, exact repetition, perfect circles, squares, and other shapes, embossing, shading, and 3D illusion, perfectly smooth gradients, absence of brush stroke, effects of automatic transformation. Non-digital painting is a process of creating artwork on the flat surface with line and tone with the following common mediums for painting: pencil, color, brushes, paint, and something to paint on like rocks, paper, and canvas. In creating designs, whether digitally or manually painted, it is very important to understand how the elements and principles of artwork effectively on designs. These matter most even with the use of new technology, digital arts. The following are the basic elements used by artists in creating art. These are what you will use to create a pleasing work. When we make art, we need to understand and apply these elements of arts. Number 1 element is line. A line in art is primarily a dot or series of dots. The dots form a line, which can vary in thickness, color, and shape. A line is a two-dimensional shape unless the artist gives it volume or mass. Number 2 element is shape. The shape of the artwork can have many meanings. Shape is defined as having some sort of outline or boundary, whether the shape is 2 or 3-dimensional. The shape can be geometric or known shape, or organic or free-form shape. Next, number 3 element is color. Color is the visual perception seen by the human eye. The modern color wheel is designed to explain how color is arranged and how colors interact with each other. Next, number 4 element is form. Form gives shape to the piece of art, whether it is the constraints of a line in a painting or the edge of the sculpture. The shape can be 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, restricted to height and weight, or it can be free-flowing. Number 5 element is texture. Texture can be rough or smooth to the touch, imitating a particular feel or sensation. The texture is also how your eye perceives a surface, whether it is flat with little texture or displays variations on the surface, imitating rock, wood, stone, fabric, and many more. Number 6 element is space. Space is the area around the focal point of the art piece and might be positive or negative, shallow or deep, open or closed. Space is the area around the art form. In the case of a building, it is the area behind, over, inside, or next to the structure. Alright, let's take a review on the elements of arts. Let's enumerate them. We have line, shape, color, form, texture, and space. And now, let us move on to the principles of design. Number 1 principle is pattern. Pattern is the repeating of an object or symbol all over the artwork. Number 2, proportion. Proportion is the feeling of unity created when all parts, sizes, amounts, or number relate well with each other. Number 3 principle is emphasis. Emphasis is the part of the design that catches the viewer's attention. Usually, the artist will make one area stand out by contrasting it with other areas. Next principle is balance. Balance is the distribution of the visual weight of objects, colors, texture, and space. If the design was scale, these elements should be balanced to make a design feel stable. Next, repetition. Repetition works with pattern to make the work of art seem active. The repetition of elements of design creates unity within the work of art. And we have movement. Movement is the path the viewer's eye takes through the work of art, often to focal areas. Such movement can be directed along lines, edges, shape, and color within the work of art. Number 7 is rhythm. Rhythm is created when one or more elements of design are used repeatedly to create a feeling of organized movement. Rhythm creates a mood like music or dancing. To keep rhythm exciting and active, variety is essential. Number 8 principle is unity. Unity is the feeling of harmony between all parts of the work of art, which creates a sense of completeness. Next principle, variety. Variety is the use of several elements of design to hold the viewer's attention and to guide the viewer's eye through and around the work of art. Do you remember all the 9 principles of design we have just reviewed? Let's enumerate them all. These are pattern, proportion, emphasis, balance, repetition, movement, rhythm, unity, and variety. So those are the elements and principles of arts that can also be applied in digital arts. And this time, let's have an exercise. Examine the pictures and then write digital painting if it is painted digitally, and if it is not, write non-digital painting. You will be given 5 seconds to write your answer on your paper. First one. And timer starts now. And the answer is non-digital painting. Next. And the answer is non-digital painting. The third one. The answer is digital painting. Number 4. And the answer, non-digital painting. And number 5. The answer is digital painting. Did you get them all? Wow, very good. Now let's move on to exercise number 2. This is the direction. Choose the element of principle of arts in the box that is being described in the statement. Write the letter only of the correct answer. Again, you will be given 5 seconds to write your answer on your paper. So number 1. It is created when one or more elements of design are used repeatedly to create a feeling of organized movement. Letter A, pattern. Letter B, proportion. Letter C, emphasis. Letter D, unity. Letter E, rhythm. Letter F, line. Letter G, shape. Letter H, space. Letter I, color. Letter J, texture. And letter K, form. Timer starts now. And the answer is letter E, rhythm. Next. It is the feeling of harmony between all parts of the work of art which creates a sense of completeness. Still, we have the same choices and order until the last one. So, timer starts now. And the answer is letter D, unity. Next, it is the part of the design that catches the viewer's attention. Timer starts now. And the answer is letter C, emphasis. Next, it is the feeling of unity created when all parts, sizes, amounts, or number relate well with each other. Timer starts now. And the answer is letter B, proportion. Next, it is the repeating of an object or symbol all over the work of art. And timer starts now. The answer is letter A, pattern. Next one. It is primarily a dot or series of dots. And the answer is letter F, line. Next one. It can be rough or smooth to the touch, imitating a particular feel or sensation. Timer starts now. And the answer is letter J, texture. Next, it is the area around the focal point of the art piece and might be positive or negative, shallow or deep, open or closed. Timer starts now. And the answer is letter H, space. Next, it is defined as having some sort of outline or boundary, whether the shape is 2 or 3-dimensional. Timer starts now. The answer is letter G, shape. Next, it is the visual perception seen by the human eye. And timer starts now. And the answer is letter I. Did you get them all, kids? Wow, that's nice. And this is where our lesson ends. I hope you have learned a lot. Again, I am Teacher Libby. Thank you for listening. Until our next episode, goodbye, have a good day, and God bless you.